Good day, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video on Drina's Journey. And today the journey continues. We are in St. Ann's Bay. That is the capital of St. Ann in Jamaica. So we're just doing a little walk through today of the town of the parish capital. We're now passing by the Heart Trust office, the St. Ann's Bay regional office, and we will be going straight into town from here. Yes, people, welcome back to another video. Before we even get into things, I want you to click that subscribe button, click the bell, the notification bell, so when a video drop you get to see it. You're the first one to see it. Click the like button and remember to share it to your friends and family. The channel is growing, people. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get into the video. So yes, the town of St. Ann's Bay is usually quite busy and extra busy today, people, because on Monday, today is Monday, so you know, so everybody out and them come, them do them business, anything government related, this is where you get it done if you're from St. Ann. Alright, so today I am hoping to do two things. I really want to chat with a local, somebody who originally come from St. Ann's Bay, not just work here, but I really want to talk to a local, and may try find the best food spot in a St. Ann's Bay. I mean, finger licking good food spot, whether it's a vegetarian place, vegan place, meat place, rice and peas and chicken place like me. We really want some nice food right now, cause yeah man, at lunchtime we are passing by the St. Ann Parish Library. I'll go over there, go take a quick look. I don't know if we can go in, but I'm going to try see if we can go walk around and look. Oh, this over here. I think over here is RGD, I'm going to video the people, but I think over here is RGD. I'm going to go back. I think it's RGD that right across from the St. Ann's Bay Library, and the St. Ann Parish, the JCDC office is located over here as well. So we're across the road. See if we can take a look around the St. Ann Parish Library. I'm going to ask them if I can come in with my camera. Hopefully them allow me to. But right here by the Parish Library we have a statue of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Marcus Garvey was the first national hero of Jamaica. So the right excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, born August 17, 1887, and he died on June 10th, 1940. And boy, let me tell you, this man, we all know the history now, but for those who don't know, he was a pioneer. He was a business owner. This man did own a shipping company, Can you imagine? Alright, so thankfully we were allowed to take a sneak peek around the library. And we have another statue here, another carving here of Marcus Garvey. That looked like Norman. Oh, remember Chicky reading competition? Oh my gosh. Wow, this brings back memories. So we have the periodical section. The adult library section. So this is what a typical Jamaican library looks like. A typical public Jamaican library. We've got our fiction paperback books here. And fun fact, guys, fun fact for you watching, I used to work at the library at one point. So I was the person organizing these bookshelves, ensuring that they're in sequential order, ensuring that all the codes have been attached. So yeah, once upon a time I worked at the library. So considering that this is the parish library, it's a bit bigger than the other libraries in the parish, right? So we have an upstairs. I've never been in a library that has an upstairs. So this is the Marcus Garvey Center. And in case you never get the hint, Marcus Garvey is from St.Ann. We have a computer lab as well. And we have the reference department. So we are in the reference department. Have our quiet please sign. So I'm just going to do a quick scan and head out as not to disturb anyone. But this is the largest reference section I have ever seen in a library. Wow, this is quite grand. All right, I'm heading out now. All right, I just want to say a big thank you to the employees of the St. Anne's Bay Library. They were so accommodating. I am so grateful. Thank you. So right across from the library, adjacent to the library, we have the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, as well as the St. Anne's Bay, or the St. Ann Family Court. So we're moving right along now, people. All right, and now people, we're walking over the Negro River. You know, I always wonder how that river come by its name, the Negro River. But all right, we'll work with it. If you walk down this way, you can reach the market. I'm correcting myself here. You could walk there to get to the market, but it would be a very far walk. But you know, say always have people on the side of the road. Anywhere you're going now, in Jamaica, people always up on the side of the road sell food. So over here, so you have the National Works Agency. Yes. So all of the people them will fix the road and so on. Them regional office that, or for them parish office that. St. Anne's be well active today, man. One thing about St. Anne's Bay though, they have retained a lot of the original buildings. They might refurbish them, repaint them, upkeep them, but there's a lot of the original infrastructure from colonial times still here. You see remnants of the brick walls, the stone and mortar infrastructure. As soon as I see something, I'm going to point it out to you guys. But if you look around, it's definitely an old town. It's not really as modern as... There are lots of modern, what am I say, newer buildings coming up in there. But even look at that, that's a police station, right? That's a police station, 1896. So I'm guessing that was built in 1896, or that was completed in 1896. But do you see the type of material it was built with? Right? So that's, even look at that guard room, and you can see so them change out the shutters to more modern windows, but you have some over there so from back in the days. Right? All right, now where are we heading, people? Okay, let's see if we can cut through this traffic. St. Anne's Bay is also one of the smaller towns. Woo. All right, we get a little shady now. But yeah, St. Anne's Bay is one of the smaller town there. You can walk out that town there in a It's less than an hour. I wouldn't even put it that much. I want to show you guys what's going on. See if we can walk on the outer side. Huh. Alright people, wanna see what I'm going here now? This is a little place I ever congested, you know, because it's a really small town. And funny enough, majority of these stores we're passing are owned by Asians. Yeah man, when you go in there, mainly Asian stores dominate the market in St.Ann, even in Ocherius. So I don't get saw the markets, you know, people. We're approaching the market.
Get them.
We're approaching. Oh, isn't that the courthouse? No, that's a church. That's a church, but they will lock up. That's so unfortunate. I would have loved to been able to go in there. But yeah man, people, this is the market. Market starts here. This building that's painted in black, green and gold, the colors of the flag. Don't you think we should have take a detour and go through there? Alright. We'll go walk, look a bit and see what's going on in the market.
Onion and 3 bills. Come and shop, lady.
You hear that, people? 3 bills for onion.
Come and sale on, lady. 3 pound of cabbage and 2 bills.
3 pound of cabbage and 2 bills. Well, man, I lie. St. Ann's Bay market cheaper than Watchy market. And market all a boom pan a Monday too. So the building at the closed market, wait, make me see. So that at the meat market over there, so this is a building at the meat market. Down here, so the grounds provision and the closed market. And you know you have the vendors on the outskirts selling produce, selling different clothes, shoes, any little thing. See it now, St. Ann's Bay market. And now, instead of turning back, what we're going to do is walk around. We're going to walk around because St. Ann it was built in blocks. Remember in the Port Maria video when I said Port Maria was built in blocks? The older cities, they're usually built in blocks, so you can just walk around and come out back on the main street. Oh, Salvation Army. You know, what's your Salvation Army? What if we can go in there? We're going to take a detour, people. We're going to Salvation Army. Well, how do I get into the Salvation Army? Where is? All right, thank you. All right, so that they get block off food produce, so we're gonna walk around. All right, so I went into Salvation Army, but apparently it's a basic school and they don't sell things. They only accept donations. So I didn't want to video any of the children, so I never really video over there. If you want to donate to the Salvation Army in St. Ann's Bay, that's where it's located. Watch your people. Well, last time I say Dutch pot like that. Tell us anything you want, you know, just come to St. Ann's Bay and you get it. Alright, you know. So we're going around to the St. Ann's Bay Transport Center.
Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna.
And one thing, you know, people in man, them in a Jamaica, I go tell you to come here. Like, you know them.
She just wanna dance and tease. Listen, you've been missing.
Somebody had cooked some chicken and it smells good.
You know that's my season. When she speak like this.
Yeah, the black baby.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, put the chicken, man. So put the chicken in content. That's the Northview Church of Christ. Oh, look at this. The view from here is magnificent. You can see the courthouse from here, Parish Church from here. Beautiful. You know, when I do them walkthrough video here, me find out a lot of things. Because I don't tell you no lie, I don't think I ever come on the street before. I don't think I've ever been on this street. I think this street named Wharf Street as well. But I don't know there's an electoral office there. See, all this about those people. You know, from when this about those below. Years ago, you know. Then you see some newer developments over there. Hello. And look at this. Look at this. Jesus. So me nearly kin public people. No, sir. My heart dropped go down on my toe pint a while ago. Oh, goodness gracious. If you can guess what this building is just by looking at this building. What is this building? Can we just peep inside, you know? We just peep inside and see what kind of building. If you can guess. And it looks like somebody live on top too, you know. So this is what I was saying when a lot of the infrastructure from previous years are still around. They're just being maintained. Fun fact, this kind of look like a car. This kind of look like that the old car when I learned for driving. But look on that, man. All of them house are built from, I can't even tell you when. Years and years now. All right, we're now on Church Street. Church Street, St. Ann's Bay. I wonder if the monument they close. Because I go over here, so first before I go up at the church. If it not close, we go over there. What's the building here, people? Oh, it's closed, it's closed. You can't go over there. But I have to do some research on what that monument stands for, what that signifies, and why them have the two cannon them. Right there, so onwards we go. This are the courthouse. There saw the parish church. This is the St.Ann Municipal Corporation, or the Parish Council. And here we are at the St.Ann Parish Church. Unfortunately, it's locked, so we can't go inside. But this is the St.Ann Parish Church, courtesy of the St.Ann Parish Church. That's interesting. It was completed in 1871. And if you go on my channel and you look on the video that I did about the Anglican churches, you'll see the similarities between this one and the 5 that we saw. This cutie, one thing though, when them did a design and build them a church, yeah, they spend their time. Well, they never really have a choice still. But Look at this. The glass pane, the colored glass panes are so beautiful. So this is the Anglican Church, Church of St.Ann. See, them have the church bell as well. Just like the Anglican Church in a retreat did have the bell. Look at this beautiful scenery.
You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop.
Alright, so we're heading up to the parish court now. This was established, or this was built in 1866. So, based on what I'm seeing, this is nothing like Port Maria, where you can go in and they have everything the same basically. But in here, so now it look like say they modernize everything, because I'm seeing a metal detector as well. So yes, people, we are treading on, we are tread on, we are tread on.
Always felt like sticking around's the same as being stuck. That's that shit that drives me crazy. And like guns with the aching, getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing, had a nigga confident.
Burger King and KFC right side of each other. And then we have KFC juicy beef beside them. We're right back at the market. That's where the clock is. I didn't even notice it the first time, but I just saw the clock there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Remember, one of the goals for this video was to try some good food. I'm not gonna lie, I did a whole segment just now trying some rice and peas and chicken, rice and peas and fried chicken, and to be completely honest, the food was not good. So I will not be including that segment, or I'm not gonna include much of it, but just know, sir, that the food genuinely never nice at all. You eat at that spot here all the time? The food eat good. I'm my first time, you know. Long time. Oh. Oh, it soup tastes good. No, it tastes good. Right. Why make we see where I go and with the food there. Alright, so I got myself some fried chicken. Them give me pasta. And we have rice and peas. We'll give it a try and make you know it to go. Alright. Try out the rice. You know, really I go on with itself. I go give the chicken a try now. Fried chicken is something more hard to spoil up, you know, so it must be good. I don't know, I feel like I catch them on them bad day. This not really go on with itself at all. So you know what? You know what never fails though? A juicy beef patty. And there is something about St. Anne's juicy beef patty where we can't get over. We can't get over. Some people are walk by and the lady smile. But there's something about a juicy beef patty. Yeah, man. So this not gonna feel me. See that? Get into the details. You want some? You're not getting none. We're gonna chase it down with a big Joe. That hit the spot right there. All right, people, guess what I find? I find Buster candy. For those who don't know, Buster is a molasses and sugar candy. So it's like a sweet coconut flavored candy. When I say molasses and sugar candy, no, what I meant is sugar, molasses, and coconut. So this is Jamaica's original candy. A long time I see this in the people. I forgot pull one and show no. But listen, I love me some Buster. Alright, but right about now, we're basically at the end of the vlog. Right now I'm walking out to the main road. Right? But definitely I gotta try my best for showing across this so. But we're coming up onto the end of the video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Oh, what's that? This is where RADA Parish offices, Rural Agricultural Development Authority, and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Over there, so transport people. So if you know we're getting a driver's license, that's where you go.
You got desire. Hey. Self-control has never been your thing. Don't think it'll help if there's a ring with a God. Where I'm from, they serve the soda clean.
Alright people, so we now have our own school bus system. This one goes from Ocherius to Discovery Bay. And this is the one for St.Ann. And I think it's free for the children.
Correction, it's not free for the students. They have to pay $50 per trip.
Mega eat my Buster candy. Just chew a piece of paper. You have to be careful when I eat this, you know. May try to describe the taste, right? It's like a really rich, really rich, sweet coconutty flavor. And the rich taste comes from the molasses. This, oh, forgot to tell a ginger in there as well. So it has like a bit of a zing. But trust me, the combination, delectable, delightful, delicious. But yeah, signing out guys. Look later. Catch you in the next one.
You got desires. Ooh, shawty, you try.